Hi everyone, welcome back. 25 sexualities to know about. Sexuality is about who you like in a romantic or intimate way. Some folks think it's always the same, but it can actually change. Some people explore their feelings, and that's okay. When we talk about sexuality, we're also talking about love and attraction. For example, sexual orientation is about who you're into romantically or sexually. It's worth mentioning that sexual orientation, sex, and gender are different. Biological sex, this is what you're born with, like if you're a boy or a girl, and it's decided by your body and genes. Gender is about whether you feel like a boy, a girl, both, or neither on the inside. Sexual orientation, it's about who you like in a romantic or intimate way. Romantic orientation, this is about who you're drawn to in a romantic way, which might not always match who you're attracted to sexually. For instance, someone might be attracted to all genders, but only have romantic relationships with men. Sexuality comes in many different forms, not just straight, gay, lesbian, and bisexual. Learning these terms can help you understand and support others better. Here are the 25 sexualities types you should know about. Allosexual, all about attraction. Allosexual is a term for people who feel romantic or sexual attraction to others. These individuals can be bisexual, pansexual, queer, gay, lesbian, heterosexual, and more. Some say that allosexual is the opposite of asexual, which is when someone doesn't experience this kind of attraction. 2. Allotroposexual, attracted to diversity. Allotroposexual is a newer word used instead of scoliosexual. It's used to describe people whose main attraction is to transgender or non-binary individuals. It's important to note that this term is about attraction, not about making a fetish of or objectifying transgender people if you're not transgender yourself. Are androsexual, drawn to masculinity. Androsexual individuals are attracted to masculinity, no matter what the person's sex or gender is. This means they're attracted to people who express themselves in a masculine way, regardless of their sex or gender. 4. Asexual, love without lust. Asexual folks don't experience much or any sexual attraction to others and may not have a strong desire for sexual activities. It's important to remember that not all asexual people are against or refuse to have sex. Asexual individuals can still experience romantic feelings and have successful relationships, even if they don't have much interest in sexual activities. Bicurious, the curious explorer. Bicurious folks have usually identified as heterosexual, but they're intrigued by the idea of getting romantically or intimately involved with someone whose gender or sex is different from their past partners. It's important to use curious instead of confused to reduce any shame or stigma connected to non-heterosexual experiences. Bisexual, attracted to many. Bisexual people are attracted to individuals of various sexes and genders. 7. Heterosexual, attracted to all genders. Heterosexual is a term for people who are drawn to transgender or non-binary individuals. It's crucial to understand that this term is about attraction and doesn't involve fetishizing, sexualizing, or objectifying transgender people by those who aren't transgender. 8. Demisexual, connection before attraction. Demisexual individuals usually experience sexual attraction only after they've formed a strong emotional bond or connection with someone. They don't feel immediate attraction based on physical appearance, smell, or other characteristics. 9. Fluid, ever-changing desires. Fluid individuals have a sexuality that shifts and isn't set in stone. While some people have a stable sense of their sexuality, others feel that their attractions can change over time. Fluid individuals might also use various terms to describe their sexual orientation or may not resonate with any specific label. 10. Gay, attracted to men. A gay man's primary romantic and sexual attraction is toward other men, and this includes transgender men who are attracted to other men. Some folks have also used the term gay to refer to the LGBTQ+ community as a whole. 11. Gray sexual, in the middle. Gray sexual individuals don't identify as asexual, but they feel less sexual attraction than most people. They're like a midpoint on the spectrum of asexuality, where some folks feel no sexual attraction and others feel some. 12. Gynosexual, drawn to femininity. Gynosexual individuals are attracted to femininity, regardless of the person's sex or gender. This means they're attracted to people who express themselves with feminine qualities, whether they're cisgender or transgender. 13. Heterosexual, attracted to the opposite. Heterosexual or straight individuals are attracted to people of the opposite sex or gender. For example, a woman who's attracted to men can be called heterosexual. This can apply to cisgender, transgender, and non-binary individuals as well. Homosexual, attracted to the same. Homosexuality is when someone is attracted to people of the same sex or gender. For instance, it's like a woman who's attracted to other women. Anyone, whether cisgender, transgender, or non-binary, can identify as homosexual. But many now see this term as a bit old-fashioned and clinical. 15. Lesbian, loving women. A lesbian woman's main attraction is toward other women. This includes transgender women who are attracted to other women, whether they are cisgender, transgender, or non-binary. It's important to remember that lesbian women are not trans men. It's a reminder that sexuality and gender are different things. Libidoist asexual. Asexual with desires. Libidoist asexuals are asexual but still feel sexual desires and satisfy them through self-stimulation or masturbation. As we mentioned earlier, asexual people aren't always completely disinterested in sexual feelings or urges. For some, fulfilling these desires is more enjoyable without a partner. 17. Monosexual, attracted to one. Monosexual people are attracted to only one sex or gender. They could be either heterosexual or homosexual. Some folks use this term because homosexual or heterosexual doesn't quite fit how they feel, or they simply prefer a more inclusive word. 18. Multisexual, attracted to many. Multisexual individuals are attracted to people of various sexes or genders. This term has been used historically to include those whose sex characteristics don't fit into the typical male or female categories and to be more welcoming to transgender people. 19. Omnisexual, attracted to all. Omnisexual folks are attracted to everyone, no matter their sex or gender. Pansexual, love knows no boundaries. Pansexual people are attracted to others regardless of their sex or gender. This term was first coined by Sigmund Freud as pansexualism, and it has a rich history of advocacy and activism. 21. Polysexual, attracted to many genders. The poly in polysexual comes from the Greek word for many. Polysexual individuals are attracted to multiple genders or sexes. Queer, a diverse identity. Queer is an umbrella term for people who don't identify as heterosexual or cisgender. It was once used as a hurtful slur against LGBTQ+ individuals but has been reclaimed by the community. However, it's essential to respect the history of this term and be aware that some LGBTQ+ people still find it offensive. 23. Sapiosexual, attracted to intelligence. Sapiosexual individuals are attracted to intelligence rather than someone's sex or gender. This can apply to LGBTQ+ and heterosexual folks. While they may still find physical qualities attractive, intelligence is what matters most. 25. Scoliosexual, no longer preferred. Scoliosexual individuals used to be attracted to transgender or non-binary people. However, this term has become controversial and is no longer preferred. Instead, people use terms like allotroposexual and heterosexual. It's important to note that this term should not be associated with fetishizing or objectifying trans individuals, which can put them in harm's way. The controversy also arises from the word scolio, which carries negative connotations. 25. Spectrosexual, embracing diversity. Spectrosexual individuals are attracted to multiple genders, although not necessarily all of them. Some people debate the use of this term, as it can be seen as problematic by some, while others appreciate the flexibility it offers. Sexuality isn't just a footnote, it's a dazzling and dynamic part of who we are. Understanding these definitions isn't merely about labels. It's the key to unlocking the captivating world of identity. Knowledge is power, and by familiarizing yourself with these terms, you embark on an extraordinary journey of self-discovery. So embrace your curiosity and let's embark on this enchanting odyssey of understanding and acceptance. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider hitting that subscribe button and spreading the love by sharing with your friends and family. Together, we'll keep this creative journey alive and thriving. Thank you for watching.